I'm so excited to share this with you. Welcome to this training on retaining customers. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kim Wagner. I live in Far North Queensland, Australia, which is up near the Great Barrier Reef. I currently work full-time in agribusiness banking. I'm also a health coach, a Site K facilitator, and an author. Within LifeVantage, my current rank is Managing Consultant 3, and I have achieved 7 times Diamond Seller. Little bit of disclosure here. This presentation is not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that a consultant can or will earn through the LifeVantage compensation plan. Consultant success will depend on individual diligence, work effort, and market conditions. LifeVantage does not guarantee any income or rank success. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products do not intend to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any disease. For full legal disclosures, see lifevantage.com. And this presentation is operated by independent LifeVantage consultants for education, inspiration, and entertainment purposes. So let's get going. So let's talk about retaining customers. These are strategies to keep our customers engaged through personalized communication, loyalty rewards, and exceptional service. Number one is to build strong relationships with our customers. We are to connect with them personally. We really need to get to know our customers so you know that people buy from who they trust, right? So we get to know our customers, build that relationship, keep a track of their personal details like their health goals, what they're struggling with, little hints and tips and tidbits about their family so that we can go back and check in with them periodically and see how things are going. It makes an awfully big difference when it comes to building those relationships. Really, really important to follow up after a customer's first purchase. Just a couple of things, actually. First of all, to make sure they've received it, to ensure that they're using the product correctly, and to see if they're seeing results and answer any questions that they have, because it's completely new for most people and they won't know what they won't know. Educating and providing value is so important. So we need to teach the customers how to maximize the benefits of their products. We share testimonials, usage tips, and additional health or wealth building resources. So we have so many things that we can share with our customers to help them on their journey. We're offering value beyond the sale. So we're literally offering them more than just buying the product. We're giving them, as well as the education and the gift of health, we're sharing things such as exclusive content. We can do things like send out meal plans to our customers or help with mindset tips. Provide exceptional customer service. This is key to having long-term customers. We need to be prompt in answering the questions and addressing their concerns. And when it comes to customer service, as much as possible, do not refer them to the customer service team. We are that team for them. So if they have any issues, let's see what we can do to help them first. We need to find the solutions before we just send them off to a phone number or an email address. Offering loyalty incentives or a referral system is really important. And this is above and beyond what LifeVantage already has built in with their rewards system. So it's about rewarding the repeat customers with exclusive calls or little thank you gifts in the mail, even downloads that you can send out to people that are free. Any little thing counts. So you can create a VIP customer program with added benefits. And we encourage referrals by offering small bonuses for bringing in new customers. Asking for referrals is key to building a business, particularly when you've got customers that are having good results. So they're happy to refer their friends and family to you. Consistently following up without stalking them. So check in after the first week, then the first month, then at regular intervals, or whatever works best for you and your demographic, absolutely within the first week to make sure they've got the product. And as I've said on the previous slide, that way we can see if they've got it, whether they're taking it okay, and if they have any questions or concerns. You can then use automation, following up using emails or texts or social media messages. So what I mean by that is you can either have it set up to go out automatically, or you can have a system where you have reminders to go in and do things within your calendar. Asking for feedback is really important, even though sometimes we're a bit scared of what the feedback might be, because when you're asking for feedback and you're providing a solution or you're taking their recommendations on board, because we don't know everything, makes them feel more valued and more listened to. So share exciting updates and promotions. So keeping customers informed about new products, limited time offers and company promotions. That's exciting. So, hey, guess what? For the next 3 days, for the last 3 days of the month, we've got 20% off a large portion of our range. Here's the link for you to have a look. Make them feel like insiders. Make them feel like they're getting exclusive information before it goes to the public. That does go a long way. Leverage testimonies and success stories. So highlight customer success stories on social media and within your groups. So whatever it is that you specifically do, customer success stories are vital. And particularly if you know the people. So if you've asked your existing satisfied customers for a testimony, that's very, very powerful. So we're using real stories, and just make sure that you can validate them. So being a trusted advisor, not just a seller. We are not in the hit and run game. We are here to share solutions to problems and then also build on our customer base and then potentially get raving fans going forward. So what we need to do is we need to be a trusted advisor so they don't feel like you're being salesy. So we're focusing on the problems rather than pushing the products. We're educating them about the benefits to empower them in making those informed decisions so they don't feel like they're being railroaded into something. So position yourself as someone that they can turn to for guidance and support. And a big thing there is it may not be the right time right now for them, but they will come back to you if you do this the right way. And they will also be open to sharing your information with people, so they will come to you knowing that you're not going to be super salesy with them. Make it really easy to reorder. Very simple options. You can do a recording like I have done. You can send it out to all of your customers. This is how you access your account. This is how you change your subscription. And this is what you need to do. Of course, always default to saying, if you need any help, please come back to me and I'd be happy to help you. There are lots of systems that can be used. I'm a systems girl because I work full time and do a lot of other stuff. So I need to have things that are in place and easy. I personally love the LV app. It's on my phone and it's also on my iPad. That way I've got it very handy all of the time. So send regular messages. Within that app, you can check on orders, you can check on subscriptions, and you can keep an eye on delivery as well. You can actually drill down and check the tracking to make sure that their products have turned up. It's very, very helpful. We can also send out email. So you can use an email system that you can have automated. You can have a CRM where you can keep all of your customer details there. Automate with the emails, with the campaign. You can do all of these things, whichever works for you. Keeping organized for me is vital. So you need to find a system that works for you. Personally, I have a CRM and I also use the app, but the CRM has reminders for me. So you might like to use a paper calendar. You might like to use the calendar on your phone. You might also have your own CRM that you use. And I also recommend keeping your set business hours. So choosing the business hours you're going to work and literally treat it like you're going to work. And if you don't turn up and do the job, you're not going to get paid. So be consistent with your times. So in summary, these are probably the main things. I think it's easier to keep a customer than find a new one. So let's love on and nurture and respect and value the customers that we have. Be the customer service for your customers. Make sure that you are there to help find solutions as quickly as you possibly can. Reply to your customers promptly, and don't always sell. We're here to offer value and community as well. And last of all, self-care. This is a big one, right? So as your customer base grows, it's important to include some good boundaries from the get-go. So set your business or work hours, right? Make sure that they're set and stick to them as much as possible. We don't work 24/7. And if we start replying to messages 24/7, people are going to expect that. So we need to set those boundaries straight up. Be aware of giving too much of yourself. Okay, I know that we're not being salesy, but we also can give away too much. And use a calendar to time lock your business activities and also some self-care time, because otherwise you'll get into the stage where you're just working nonstop. And as you're growing, that'll just become bigger and bigger. And then you won't take any time out for yourself, your family, and the self-care and self-love, which is super important because we don't want you to burn out along the way. I hope that you found those to be helpful, and good luck with your journey.